Hello and welcome back to Hamilton News, where we report on current events from multiple perspectives to bring information to our viewers. I'm Zoe Poole, and today we're going to be diving into the current event of Manifest Destiny. Manifest Destiny is what U.S. settlers call their divine right to conquer all the land in North America. This idea is causing them to begin moving west to the Pacific and acquire land in many ways. While this belief may not seem like much of an issue, other countries surrounding the U.S. are heavily impacted because of their dream of controlling more land. Let's hear first from Lionel Sternberger, who will share the American view of the Manifest Destiny. What is the origin of Manifest Destiny and how has it affected Americans?
Well, it is our God-given right to take all this land all the way till we hit the Pacific.
What about the natives living here?
Well, they should be happy that we're spreading freedom and democracy to them. Okay.
Thanks, Lionel, for sharing your educated opinion on the Manifest Destiny. Down below the USA, however, lies Mexico. Mexican and U.S. tensions have risen as a result of the U.S. attempting to acquire current Mexican territory to expand their country. Let's hear the Mexican perspective from a current Mexican citizen, Richard Montanez. What is your opinion on the Manifest Destiny?
I think that these so-called Americans are stealing our land that we have been living on for generations upon generations. How dare they! We will drive these white devils out or die where we stand.
Okay. What do you think of Americans? White devils, as you said.
Well, they practically paid terrorists to do their work. They bribe people. They conspire with other countries. They threaten us with war, displacement, and extermination, relocation. There's a reason we call them devils.
Much thanks to Richard. Now, above the Americans are the Canadians, and they sure have a lot to say about the Manifest Destiny. Let's hear from John Andrew Mara, who will share his opinion on the Americans' Manifest Destiny. Has Canada lost any territory to the U.S. on the West Coast?
Yes, the compromise that was the Oregon Boundary Treaty forced Canada to give up Washington Territory to the U.S., even though there were almost no Americans living there. The treaty also forced the Hudson Bay Company out of southwestern Canada, which had damaging effects on the business.
What impacts of the American idea of Manifest Destiny are being felt by the colony of British Columbia?
The American idea of Manifest Destiny has cost Canada its business and its territory. The gold rush along the Thompson and Fraser rivers and the establishment of Victoria have only better implanted the idea that Americans can have it all. Many of us in British Columbia have become worried by the American push to annex our colony, and we are starting to negotiate with the Prime Minister to become part of Canada before the America takes us as well.
Thanks, John, for your opinion on this issue. Next, we're going to hear the perspective of the Brazilians. They don't have a lot to do with the issue at hand, but can still provide a neutral view. Let's go on over to a Brazilian, Mario Pinotti, to hear his opinion about the Manifest Destiny. What is your opinion on the Manifest Destiny?
I believe that it's more of a justification than a divine right, and it's actually what most of us would probably call capitalist expansion.
Is this expansion a good thing?
I would say so. It opens up a lot of commerce opportunities for the U.S., and in turn gives us and most of the rest of the world opportunities as well. The land they claimed was mostly bought from other countries. Good for everyone, yeah?
A big thank you to Mario and all of our interview subjects for taking the time to talk to us today. It's always important to hear multiple sides of a story, especially if it's a topic as controversial as the Manifest Destiny. Thanks for watching and see you next time on Hamilton News.